Hi friends, just a quick video update on the progress of the computer here. As you can see, I have an adapter here now. It's not permanent, it's just a temporary adapter, and this is actually for a serial port connected to my PC here. So what I want to show is that I have added a serial port to the computer now. It's the Intel H251 USART, so it's a asynchronous device, and I'm using it as an asynchronous. So right now here, as you can see, I have a floppy drive, 5¼ inch floppy drive that I'm planning to install on the computer soon. And so right now the computer is off. I just want to show you the serial port operating, and I think I'll make a new video today or tomorrow showing the instruction set and the program that I'm using to program the computer. So here's the power supply. I'm going to turn the computer on. So right now it's on. You can see the microcode counter at the back and the lights here at the front. So the computer right now is stopped, the clock is stopped, and the computer is on reset. So let me take it out of reset here, just 1 second. So it's out of reset, and now let's turn the clock on. So the clock is on, the computer is working, and it's on a very slow clock here right now. So this dip switch here selects various clock speeds, from a very slow clock up to 4 megahertz right now. So the computer is working here, and what it's doing right now is setting up the stack, setting up the stack pointer, setting up a stack frame, and then it sets up the UART to be used. So the UART mode and how the CPU wants to use it. And then it's running a simple BIOS program, which has a few routines, like send and get characters, send and get strings, convert strings to numbers, etc. And it's running it right now. So if I show you my monitor here, this is the serial port program. So the computer is connected to my PC here and using this serial port program. So the first thing it does here, if you disregard this junk here at the top, because this was the previous thing that it was running. So when it starts, it just prints out a message. So I'm calling this Dreamcatcher right now, but the name is probably going to change. So this is the message that it prints out, and because it's on a very slow clock, you see it takes a long time to do it. So let's increase the clock speed right now. So here I will stop the clock. So now it's stopped, and I will change the speed. So now it's working at 2 megahertz. So here then I resume the clock. So it's working on a faster clock. So if we look here, it prints out the message and then gives some options. So number 1 is load a program. We can type a string in hexadecimal form, and it will load to address 8000 hex in the computer, which is the beginning of RAM. And number 2 is call an address. So what it does is you enter an address to the terminal here, and the CPU will do a call. So it will save the stack pointer, for example. It will create a new stack frame, set up the stack, save the return address, and then we'll jump to the procedure, and then returns back when it's done here to the terminal. And number 3 is view registers, but I have not implemented that yet. So it would be sort of like a monitor, just to see the internal state of the CPU. So we can try here loading a program. So if I type 1, it asks for the program, and I do have here a string, which is a program that I wrote for this, just to test it here. So this is a program that we can type, and if we type this program, the computer will run it. But I will leave this to the next video. I will record my screen. It's better because I'm holding my phone in my hand right now. It's very difficult. So that's it for now. So I just wanted to show you that it has a serial port now, and you can do more things. And I'm writing a BIOS for it as well. So that's it for now, and thank you for watching.